Let's look at some examples using the Lab Matrix Qiagram tool. In the example that follows, we want to find the total number of subjects in demo study who have tissue biospecimens if their age is greater than 30. Then we want to add an indicator, contact. The next several slides will show in detail how to construct the query using a number of the elements that we have described. Specifically, combining subjects and biospecimens, creating subsets of subjects and biomaterials, creating a further subset of subjects based on age and adding a column, and performing a calculation. First, we want to combine subject and biomaterial data sources. Here we have the subject node on the canvas. Drag the biomaterials data source and drop it on top of the subject node. The multi-set operations window will open. Click Combine Columns. Here, we want to see only records from subjects and biomaterials that are related. Click Next. We will use the predefined relationship as recommended. Click Finish. The new query node will be displayed on the canvas with arrows connecting it to the parent data sources. To create a new subset, right-click and select New Subset. The subset window will open. Select Study Code Subjects from the first drop-down and type Demo in the text box. Click the Add Criteria button and set the subject criteria for biomaterials. In this example, we only want tissue. To specify this, select Type Biomaterials for the field. Set the operator to equals. Select Tissue for the value. Click Apply. The new query node will be displayed on the canvas with arrows. To add a column, right-click on the node on the canvas and select New Column from Formula. The New Column from Formula window will open. In this example, we want to add a text column if a subject age is between 30 and 50. Select Text from the first drop-down and type Contact for the new column name. Select If from the function column and a template will be provided. Select Age Subjects from the column drop-down and then change your formula. In this example, we want to add a new contact column with value of yes or no depending on the subject's age. Click Apply, and the new query node will be displayed on the canvas with arrows. Now we want to know how many subjects meet our criteria. Right-click and select New Calculation. Select Unique Count from the Calculate drop-down, and then select Subject Code in the second drop-down. Click Apply, and the new query node will be displayed on the canvas with arrows. To run the query, click Run at the top of the window, or right-click the node and select Run Query to Here. Since we calculated the total count of subjects, we only see one available column. Click Run Query, and we see the result. You can run a query from any node on the canvas. Right-click the third node and select Run Query to Here. The column selection window will open. Here, we select Study Code, Subject Code, and Age columns from the Subject's data source, and Biomaterial Name and Type from Biomaterials data source, and the Contact column that we just created. The results will automatically be sorted by the column at the top of the right panel. To sort the results by another column, select the lines to the right of the column name. The first click will sort the results in ascending order, and the second click will sort the results in descending order. Here, we want the result sorted by subject code in ascending order. Click Run Query, and the results will be displayed in a new tab. The Query Results tab has a menu bar with New Query, Import, SQL, Print, Visualize, Download, and Save Snapshot buttons. The New Query button will open a new query tab on the canvas. The Import button allows the user to upload data sources and queries into Qiagram. The SQL button opens a window showing the SQL commands to produce the results set. The Print button allows the user to print the query results. The Visualize button allows the user to create a graphical visualization of the results. In order to create a visualization, the query results must have a numeric field. The Download menu allows the user to download a copy of the query results. Click Download to open a drop-down list of the download options. Selecting a format will open the Download dialog box. Click OK to download the results. Once a query has been created, it can be saved to be loaded and run against updated LabMatrix records. To save a query, select the Save button on the upper menu bar. The Query Settings window will open. The Location tab shows the folder navigation tree. Select a folder to save the query to that location. Folders are either shared or private. The Description tab contains a text box. The description will be used to search for queries in the folder navigation tree. The Data Source tab allows the query to be saved as a data source that can be used in other queries. If the query is saved as a data source, it can be made private or public. To make the data source available to other users, select the Share with Users who have access to data sources in the following security group option. The Columns tab defines which columns show up in the query results. Once all of the options are selected, click Save. The query is now listed in the folder tree to the left. If a query is saved in the Reports folder, users with proper permissions may access the query from the Reports menu in LabMatrix. From the demo study in LabMatrix, we can click the Reports tab and see the query that you have saved. We can click the query to see the results. In this video, we have seen the basics of Qiagram in LabMatrix, how to build a query, and how to work with reports. For more details, refer to the LabMatrix user manual. A link for this may be found on the opening LabMatrix screen.